General Manager, General Motors. Oh, good morning. Hey, what's up, Krista? How you feeling? Good morning to you too. I knew what it meant. I was just joking. I'm bored. All right, man. So, get excited. You already know it's Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parapreneurs across the globe. You see the shirt, man. You see what it say. I know it's backwards on Instagram. I know you can see it correctly on YouTube and Facebook. But today, I'm gonna show you how to publish your book using Amazon.com, baby. Using Amazon.com. You already know. So I'm gonna share my screen. Hey, you guys, if you are on this watching on Instagram, I'm not gonna hold the phone and turn the screen around. So my YouTube channel is the Merchcast. My YouTube channel is the Merchcast. My bad, you guys. I got a phone call. I had to text them and say I'm live right now. Hopefully they join the live. I don't know what you was calling me about, but get excited. I appreciate you calling the bull, but we got stuff to do right now. All right. So I'm gonna just walk you through the process of taking your book from Google Docs or from the Word, from the Microsoft Word, wherever you typed it at, wherever you gathered the text for your book at. I'm gonna walk you through taking it from there, formatting it for KDP. KDP is Amazon's publishing platform, by the way. It's called Kindle Direct Publishing. So we're going to take it out of there. We're going to take it through KDP, and then we're going to publish it and have a physical copy sent to your house. Get excited about that. So the first step is to type the book, man. First, I'm not going to take you through the whole building the book process because I have a class for that, and I have a course for that as well. And they both are in my bio. If you click that link, you can get both of those. Get excited. So I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see it. Sharing the Skrizzle my nizzle. Share the entire Skrizzle. And rising. Hey, Lakia got 4 books on there. Let's go. She in her bag, in her biggity bag. I like that. She said I got 4 books on there. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first. Get excited. All right, man. So I'm gonna go on my Google Docs and show y'all what's popping. So I got this book called The Essence of Betrayal, and a little bit of tips on a little bit of tips on Google Docs. Excuse me. You see how these headings here on the left? I am going to turn the screen around. I am. Wham. So you see how we got the title and the subtitle part 1, right? You're going to go here and change the heading. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to take me to the top. This would be what it's talking about when it goes here, right? So this font, I want all my titles to be the same. So we have the caveat font, and we have the title there. And this font is at size 40. I don't want to keep that at size 40 for the rest of the book. So I'm going to click on the next title, skirt. Now it says title as well. But I really want this to be a heading number 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it back to caveat. Once you make it a heading, the only purpose of making it a heading is so that over here you can click on whatever part you want to go to and it jumps straight to it instead of you scrolling through the entire book. So I'm changing the font back to caveat. I'm also taking the formatting back to the middle because I want it centered. And then I'm going to change the size of the font to 40 as well, just so it matches the one up here, right? And this one is bold. Is the first one bold? Let me click on that. Let me see. Is the first one bold, y'all? No, see, the first one isn't even bold. So we're going to change this one to match it and make this one not bold as well. So when you triple click it, it highlights it automatically. unbold that thing. Wham! It's not bold anymore. It looks just like the first one, right? And then this part 1 down here should not be a title. This should be normal text. So I'm gonna go over here where it says title, and I'm gonna change that to normal text. If I'm moving too fast, y'all can tell me to slow down, or y'all can tell me to send you the replay, because this live will not be posted on Instagram. It will be available on my YouTube and my Facebook, though. Get excited. So if you want to see the replay without asking for it, you can go right to the Facebook, right to the YouTube, and subscribe, follow me on there, and everything. You'll be able to get that. All right, so now I'm going to click on this one and see where that takes me. That's going to take me down hither. See, this is different as well. This is a title, caveat 40, and it's not, no, it's the same. It's supposed to be like that. All right, cool. So the essence of betrayal, this is, excuse me again. I barely sleep. All right, so this one is in all caps. I don't want it to be in all caps because these two, as you can see, are not in all caps. And it just looks weird inside of your book if the text is not consistent, right? So I'm going to retype this, and I'm going to make just the first letters caps, just like the other one. Matter of fact, better yet, this is what I can do. I can go up here. I can copy that thing, Chris Black, and then I can go down here and I can paste that thing. Any second now. All right, there it is. And it's pasted, baby. So I'm going to delete this empty space because I don't know how that happened. And then part 2 should also be normal text, but it should be the same size as the other one that says part 1. I'm very tired. You already know. So let's go to part 1. Part 1 is normal text size 12. So I'm going to go down to part 2, and I'm going to make that normal text size 12. So this was an ebook, and that's why you have the cover inside of it a bunch of times. This is supposed to be the cover of part 2, though. I don't even know why the cover of part 1 is here, but whatever. So we're going to make this size 280. Screen. And now it's a size 12. Get excited. So part 2 is a little extensive. It's a little bit longer than part 1. I'm going to part 3 so that I can, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. See how this page is on, this shouldn't be on the same page, basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and space that down, put that out of here. This is already normal, this is already caveat 40, but I want it to be a title so that I can click on it on the left and I can jump straight to it. If I want to see part 3, I can jump straight to it. So I'm going to change the font back to caveat. Now that it's a title, I'm going to change the size back to 40. 40 is my son's nickname. His name is 4, but I call him 40. All right, so we got that there. And then part 3 should be normal text 12. Even though we don't fuck with 12. It should be 12. All right, and then by Merch Life J should not say by Merch Life J, it should say written by. But that's not even going to be there for part 3 because it's not there for part 1 and 2. It's just there for the actual title page. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep going back fixing stuff. Hey, you already know, man. This is what happens. This is definitely what happens. You feel me? And my son at the top of the steps talking about daddy. But you know, hopefully he doesn't jump. Hopefully he doesn't jump. Yeah, he's a daredevil, but I don't think he's crazy. He just turned 1 year old. Is my computer frozen? What's going on here? All right, guys. So yes, my computer is frozen for a second. I see the cursor blinking. So this is a MacBook. It doesn't crash. It just once it gets slow, it slows up for a little second. But it's not gonna crash though. It ain't never crashed before. I've had it since 2013. You already know. Yeah, it's pretty old. It's pretty old. All right, so now it's back. It's back now. All right, so I'm gonna go down here and make sure that I did all of the titles that I wanted to do. 5 hours later probably doesn't need to be on the left-hand side. So I'm gonna click on that so we can go to it. And I'm gonna change that from a heading. I'm gonna change that from a heading to normal text. I don't want to highlight the line above it. I just want to highlight this here. I'm gonna change the normal text, but I'm gonna still make it Times New Roman, and I'm gonna make it bold, and I'm gonna make it 12. Let's make it 14 because we don't fucking 12. Make it 14, so now we can see it 5 hours later. Get excited. So 20 minutes later, same thing. 20 minutes later, same thing. And I'm gonna put that on the next page. Blah. So The Essence of Betrayal is a hood novel. It's my first go at this genre of a book. As far as reviews go, it's a pretty good book. A lot of people like it. I've probably sold somewhere between 40 and 60 copies of this. This book was launched in 2021. In 2021. And I only released the first 2 chapters. And I've sold somewhere between 40 and 60 copies of that thing already. So, all right, so 20 minutes later is also going to be bold. And it's going to be 14. But anyhow. So I'm showing y'all this editing process because I want y'all to know how tedious, how tedious editing a book is until you up until the point where you get it to okay. So now we're done. We're finished now. So let's go up to what is this? All right, so at part 1 we have the cover of the first part. Here it is, see? So at part 2, I would like to. Why is this a title? Okay, so this should be a heading as well. This should be a heading 1 as well, just like the other 2. Let me change that real quick, and then I got y'all. I'm gonna center it one more again. Pull it down. I'm gonna change it back to caveat, if that's how you pronounce that. And I'm gonna change the font back to Foudy Wilder. All right, cool. And part 2 should be normal text 12. All right, this should be the same damn thing. This looks like it's indented a bit. Let me fix that real quick. Take it all the way over. Okay. Then I'm going to highlight it with the triple click. I'm going to align it to the center skirt. It's already caveat 40, but once I change it to heading, it's going to change it to those heading settings. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. You don't have to change the heading each time you want to make the font different. You can just set the heading settings for that setting. So that sounded crazy, I know. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about though. So when I make something a heading, right, I can go over here and I can apply heading 1 options or update heading 1 to match. When I update heading 1 to match, it's going to make all my heading number 1s the same font, the same text, the same size, and the same alignment. That is what I should have done instead of doing it manually. Each time, but yeah, get excited. How to turn your drawings into book covers? Oh man, Canva. Use Canva. That's what I would use. Lakia, are your drawings black and white, or do you already color them before you want to convert them to digital? Are they black and white, or do you color them before conversion? Because it's much easier to do it if they're black and white. That's why I asked that. If they're black and white, you can always color them once they become digital. Yeah. So if you have some that are already colored, then the process is halfway done. You can scan it. You can literally take a picture of it if you have an iPhone and upload it to Canva, and then just format it for whatever size you want. So this is the cover of the first part. We're not going to have the cover on the inside of the book though, and I'm gonna show you why. But this is the cover of the first part. This is part two. I mean, this is part one. That's the cover of the book. This is part one. That's really the cover of part one. So this is the beginning of part two. Okay. So I'm gonna replace this photo with the picture from part two. Now I'm gonna open my Canva. Um, y'all should still be able to see my screen if you're watching on StreamYard. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you should still be able to see my screen. I'm gonna close out some of these tabs for the sake of speed. And for the sake of you not seeing all the things I'm working on. I know I work a lot. Wow, wow, wow. Delete that. Delete that. Get out of here. Okay, you see the little umbrella? That means my Mac is moving slow again. It's pretty old though. This drawing like 10 years old. You already know. It's so old that my battery dies if the computer dies if it's not plugged into the charger. So I can only use it when I'm plugged into the charger. Get excited. So I'll go back to my homepage and you'll see that I got 50,000, no exaggeration, 50,000 designs in here. And then I'll go ahead and search for the Essence of Betrayal so you can see the other two covers of part 2 and 3. The Essence of Betrayal. And instead of templates, I'm going to click on project so it shows me my stuff and not what it already has. So that's part 2 right there. Matter of fact, I'm going to just search so all of them can pop up. My bad, y'all. Almost dropped the phone. All right, this is a good view. So we got the Essence of Betrayal part 1 here. And I'm going to change the name so that I know. Yeah, I'm a creative, man. It gets a little sloppy around these parts. Super pause. So then you got Essence of Betrayal part 2. Let's say the copy. And where is the cover for part 3? Show more. Is this page? Is this more than one page? One of these got to have more than one page because I need the cover for part 3 as well. All right, so I'm going to download this right here. This is the cover for part 2. It's a pretty cool drawing, right? Pretty cool. So the cover itself, right? This is not formatted for a paperback book. I can tell because of the width and the height just from looking at it. You might not be able to tell because it just looked like a regular picture to you, but I'm going to show you the difference. You saw how that one was more square? This one here is a little more rectangular. See what I mean? So this is what I would actually use. I don't know. I don't even know why I have the other version, but this is the cover for part 2. So before we get into that, I'm going to take you back to the Chrome tab so I can show you what you do with so I can show you what you do with KDP to actually get the book up and running. So let's delete this. Delete this photo out of the Google Doc. So now we have page 11, page 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, let's make sure there's no photo in part 3. Okay, there's no photo in part 3. Let's take it back to the title and let's delete that photo as well. We don't want photos inside of the book unless it's a book that has pictures. This is not a book that has pictures, so we're deleting those. And now we're at 26 pages. And this is just a makeshift book because I would also add, when I'm really done, I would also add a dedication page, a title page, and about the author page, you know, the ISBN page with the copyright on there, things like that. So I would add all of those pages in there. But for the sake of learning, I'm going to show you really quickly what you do to publish your book using Amazon. So let's just go straight to kdp.com and let's get excited about that. Oh, the other thing. So when you're in here in Google Docs or you're in Microsoft Word, you want to save your document as a PDF. So that's what we're doing now. I'm going to hit File, see what I'm saying? And then I'm going to hit Download, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna take it over here, and I'm gonna be like PDF document. Get excited. And now it should be in the bottom left-hand corner of your computer, like so. See that down there? Yes, sir. All right, so now we have the book in our possession. That's my diabolical author laugh. So then we're gonna sign into Amazon. Don't steal my password. I will hunt you down. I will find you, and I will peel your toenails off one at a time while you're alive. All right, cool. So then we're gonna go in here, and it's gonna say bookshelf reports, community marketing. You would click on bookshelf and you would click on create. But I think I have the Essence of Betrayal in here already. So what I'm going to do, yes, I have 5 pages of books in here. Yes, it's over 100 books published in here. Yes, I am a publisher. Yes, this is what I get into. Yes, it's going to take me a little second to find the Essence of, oh, here it is. Here it is. Don't worry. This is Essence of Betrayal Part 2. This is, the first one should be up here. Oh, wham, there it is. So chapter 1 is just a Kindle ebook. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just create a new file because I want a physical copy. I don't want to create an ebook. I want a physical copy. Hey, Lakia, if you would like the lesson on how to turn your drawings into book covers and you're serious, click that link that says merchlifej.com in my bio. When you get there, go to I Am the Author class. When you purchase the class, I will set an appointment with you to do what exactly you asked about, but you will also get access to the entire I'm the Author course. And the course is $997. You'll be paying like $125 to get in there. Like I said, it's $997, but you'll be paying about $125 to get in there if you go through the class tab rather than the course tab. Now, I don't know who else heard that. I don't know who else is listening, but there it is. All right, so you're going to hit create paperback when you get to KDP and you hit the create button from the bookshelf. You're going to hit create paperback. Wham. And now we are creating a paperback, baby. I'm going to show you how to format the cover and all of that while we're here as well. So, book title, The Essence of Betrayal. This is just you filling out the basic information for the book itself. Subtitle, chapters, parts 1 through 3. Just parts 1 through 3. I want people to know that there is no edition number. This is the first edition. It is not a series. It is a series, but I'm putting all 3 in it. So I'll just make my author name Merch Life J. I don't know that guy, Jeremy. Merch Life J is the author name. Get excited. And then the contributors, me, myself, and I. It's like, no. So I'm going to do the description now. And the description is just going to be a little excerpt out of the book. A little excerpt out of the book. A little excerpt out of the book. We all met on live stream in front of the old apartments. There had to be at least 50 of us in the cars alone. Everyone else came by foot or bike. Riley was there. He led us all into the park and stood on top of the slide to speak. He said what has to be done and what was not to be done. He told us why. All right, I'm gonna just use this part. I'm gonna go to where it says there were 3 attack fleets. The plan was to ambush and annihilate the Essence of Betrayal. I'm gonna just use that part right there. I'm gonna copy that thing for splat, and I'm gonna take it over here, and I'm gonna paste it in here. Blah. So this is the description now, right? And I may or may not use that. What up, Slim Fetty? How you feel? I may or may not use that as the description of the book, but for the sake of learning, we're gonna use that as the description of the book. I own the necessary copyrights to the book. Yes, I do. And then it says, is this adult content only? You damn skippy it is. 18 plus is cool with me. Let's go. Primary marketplace is going to be Amazon.com. Choose the categories. Now, when you, what's up, 40?
Can I watch something?
Can you watch something? On the television? What you supposed to be doing? What your mom say you down here to do? Huh? Nothing? Are you sure? All right, go ahead, go watch TV. I'm gonna find out later. If you're lying, young man. All right, cool. So choose the categories. Now this part gets a little tricky, and this is also a hack on how you become a bestseller. Um, First of all, bestseller doesn't really mean you're a bestseller. All right, let's just keep it a bean. Uh, Places like New York Times, places like the Wall Street Journal, and places like all of those big names, you can just cut a check and they're gonna say you're a bestseller. With Amazon.com, they will you it's a service on here that's like $69.99 a month, and they'll make you a bestseller. The other hack is to choose a category that no one's really writing in, like test preparation. Nobody's writing test preparation books right now because it's the summertime, right? So if I were to choose test preparation and then I were to go make my book $1 and then I bought 100 copies of my book, it will automatically be on the top list for that category. And I could screenshot and show you that it's a bestseller. So when people say it's a bestseller, I don't really take it seriously because they could have hacked the shit out of that and made it a bestseller. If you didn't really sell 5,000 copies in a 12-month period, you can't call yourself a bestseller. But anyway, this is a romance novel. We're gonna make it romance, wham, and we're gonna take it to what the fuck is Black and African American? I don't know what that is. So we're gonna click on that. The subcategory, that's the subcategory. Get excited. And we're gonna save categories. Oh, I'm gonna add another category. You gotta have 2 categories in order to move forward. My bad for yawning, y'all, but I'll be up all night. All right, so second category, I'm gonna make it a. Let me see. Humor and entertainment. And the subcategory of that is going to be pop culture. No, I don't know. This book is about gangs and about love and about the ghetto and things like that. So I'll just say Americana pop culture, just to widen its categories a little bit. You already know, like a speculum. All right, so then you will use keywords, and I'm gonna use of course, I'm gonna use my real name because on my author page they'll be searching for that name, not Merch Life J. I'm gonna use Merch Life J for the people that know me as Merch Life J. I'm gonna use Get Excited because that's my slogan. You already know. And I'm gonna use The Essence. Not the Essence Festival, but oh dang, it's on the same line. Sure. Not I hit cat locks, that's why. All right, tab the situation. There we go. I'm gonna use The Essence of Betrayal. Now I'm letting y'all in the side of the in the back end of the business, man. You said I gotta get some sleep. Worked 7-11 last night. Thanks for the tour. Oh, you already know. You already know, Lakia. I told you the replay will be available on YouTube and Facebook if you want to watch the rest of this video. But have a great nap. Love ya. Does that area also allow you to select multiples? I missed what you did when you started. What do you mean by that, miss? Do you want to come on here and ask the question? I'm gonna invite you because I don't know what you mean. Get on here. Get on here, girl. All right, so what area? You talking about the categories area? It does. It allows you to select multiple categories. What's up?
No, I missed you started selecting the areas. I guess you want to, for people when they're searching the novels, the books.
Wait a minute. Oh, you talking about the keywords?
Yes, the keywords.
The keywords are basically like hashtags. So it's hashtags for Amazon.com.
Okay.
So these keywords, these are what you will use to SEO your book. Do you know what SEO means? No. SEO is search engine optimization, right? So if you go to google.com right now and you type in Merch Life, I'm the entire first page. But the reason that is because I've been hashtagging Merch Life for like 10 years. So all the internet knows when they hear the word Merch Life is my content. It's going to show you shit from 2019. It's going to show you things from 2010. It's going to show you things from now because I SEO'd it. So SEO just means that you search engine optimization it and optimize it. And that just means that you're making sure when people look for it, they're able to find it. That's all.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. So it's just like hashtags. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. All right, so all right, you can go if you want, or you can stay. I don't mind.
Okay, I gotta go. I'm at the airport.
All right, get excited.
I don't want to get into it.
She don't catch feelings, y'all. She catch flights. You already know. Well, you gotta get off because I can't kick you off. All right, so get excited. The Essence of Betrayal, Merch Life J, Jeremy Boyer. What's another keyword I could use, you guys, for this book to be searched and it to be optimized? I'm gonna say hood novel. I'm gonna say Merch Life Publishing, because this will be in the collection. When I die, there will be like 100 books, 100 books or more at my funeral, where people can say, "This is what he did with his life." Oh, lame ass thing. Say no. So we got Merch Life Publishing, and then I'm gonna just leave the last one blank. I can't think of anything right now. Brain fart. So we're gonna save this. It's gonna take us to the second tab. If you look up here, you got paperback details, and then you got paperback content. Now we are in the paperback content. Now we are in the nitty of the gritty. And of course, I'm gonna just assign me a free KDP ISBN. Just take that, John. You can also buy a ISBN if you go to. No, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know. I'm trying to show you my bookmarks. Where they at? So this site right here, let me go down. Is called. What's the name of the site? Not Bookball. Bookball is where you go. Oh, Book Owl is where you go. Yeah. Anyway, if you just Google how to purchase an ISBN, it's going to take you to this one website. I forgot the name of it because I ain't doing it in like 2 weeks. But you can purchase your own ISBN. You don't have to assign a free one. And the reason that you would want, what's the difference? So let's talk about the difference. The difference between owning an ISBN and getting a free one off of KDP is the fact that every time this book sells or somebody scans the bookmark on the back of it, it will count as a book sale for you or your company if you own the ISBN. But if Amazon owns the ISBN, what up, Phoenix Nebula? What's up, Ms. Nune? What up, Flowers 219? You're right. What up, Rod? How you feel? It will count as whoever owns its sale, right? So even if the book is in your possession, it is your book, you own the copyright. If someone else owns the ISBN, legally, when they go to do their taxes, they'll be able to write off every book that you sold the same way you'll be able to write off every book that you sold. But if you own the ISBN, only you will be able to write off every book that you sold, right? So this is more so a sales documentation thing here, right? Because the ISBN is just your book's social security number. This is just your book's social security number, pretty much. So then if you have your own, you would click use my own ISBN. And of course, for the sake of learning, we're just going to use the one they assign for free. Get excited. And the publication date, you can choose. My bad, I'm sleepy. You can choose whatever date you would like to choose as far as publication goes. Most people choose the date that is live on Amazon. I always choose the date that I actually publish the book because I publish my books independently. I don't, should I be doing that at this point? I feel like we started talking about this. If so, I'll do this sometime this week. Yeah, so you need to set an appointment with me because I still have to go through some cover design issues with you. Once we get your cover all the way done, then we can go through this process and publish it on Amazon.com. You want to publish your book on Amazon so that Amazon can have so your book can be exposed to a ginormous platform, actually the largest platform that exists on the planet today. Right. So whether you're self-publishing or not, you always want to go through this process and have your book available on Amazon.com. But you want to make the price outrageous. So we're not at that part yet. You see where it says paperback rights and pricing? At the end, I will show you how to make your book's price on Amazon outrageous. Like all of my books are at least $99 on Amazon. Why? Because I want them to be available there so you can know they exist. But I don't want you to buy it from Amazon. I want you to buy it from me. So if I tell you this $10 book is $99 on Amazon, but it's $10 on my website, and you want the book, where are you really going to buy it from? You see what I'm saying? So you use Amazon for the availability. You use Amazon for the SEO. You use Amazon for the promo, but you don't use it for sales. You don't do that because they want to take 30% of every book you sell off of their platform. All right, so let's get back into it. Your publication date, you're going to choose whatever date. I'm going to just choose today for the sake of learning. And then the ink and paper, right? So if you have a colorful book, it would only make sense to get premium color interior with white paper. You see the difference there? So look at this book on the right, y'all. I want y'all to see this book on the right. This is going to show you what I'm talking about. So we got black and white interior with the cream paper. Wham. And remember, the cream paper is that that sort of chalky feeling, like parchment type of paper. If that's the style of your book, then I would choose that. And then we have black and white with the white paper. The white paper is the normal paper you would find in the Bible, or you would find in a why is the baby on the stairs and it's like 9 people in here? What the So this is the normal paper that you would find in a regular book, right? This is the cheap white paper that you would find in a regular book. Now the standard color interior paper with the white paper is still the same cheap white paper, but it has colors in it. It has colors in it. Now, what I always use personally for my books, like my children's books or any book that has illustrations, you're always going to want to use premium color with white interior. I mean, premium color with the white paper. The reason that is because it won't look like a 1990s VHS movie if you do that. With the standard color, you see the difference. Look at this book here on the right. I'm gonna zoom in for you. You see how it is now. If I click on this, black out. You see how those colors pop out now? Crisp, vibrant for illustrations and graphic. Oh, it says it right here. See, crisp, vibrant color illustrations and all of that. That's what you want to use if you got illustrations, and I cannot stress that enough. Please don't put out a book for kids and it look like this. They ain't not going to read it. They're going to look at it and be like, that old ass book. All right, so for this book, since it has no pictures on the inside, I'll just be using the black and white with the cream paper. You already know. And that's the cheapest to print, by the way, as well. So then we'll go down to the sizing of your book. Is your book going to be a 6x9? This is a DVD case. I know, I don't know how old you are watching this, but if you ever had a DVD and you've seen the case to the DVD, that's what size a 6x9 is. If you hit select a different size, of course, you can choose whatever size you want. You know, the 5x7 or 5x8 is that little Psalms Bible they got in the bathroom at the church, that little tiny one. That's that size. 8x10 is the standard size for children's books and coloring books and workbooks and books that you have to write in, like low content books. 8x10 is a standard size. Now these trim sizes are different and kind of weird, but these are specific for customized books. And if you have a book that you really, really, really want to change the size and customize it to, you can do that down here. So down here, you can type in, whatever size you want it to be. Get excited. So we're going to stick with the 6x9 because for the sake of learning, we're going to do the easy one. My bad for yawning again. I am sleepy. All right, so the bleed settings. What are bleed settings? Bleed settings mean that you have a picture that reaches all the way to the edge of the page. And we don't have any pictures in this book at all, so I'm going to hit no bleed. Most of the time, I use the bleed setting because I have a PDF. Man, we're going to use the bleed setting. Let's just do it. And I don't like my books matte. I like them glossy. But because we're using the black and white with the cream paper, it goes better with matte because the cream paper is already kind of chalky anyway. So we're going to leave it that way and make it like an old-timey book, right? So upload your paperback manuscript. Remember earlier when we downloaded that thing from right here? That's this right here. That's a Betrayal PDF. That's what we're uploading to this section of the book right now. So I'm going to upload this. I'm going to go inside my computer. If you see something crazy, just ignore it. Wham. Okay, we got the Essence of Betrayal manuscript. And it's uploading, baby. All right, so KDP actually has a cover creator that they help you create a cover with. We not using that. We about to go create one on Canva. Just because I'm like that. Stop playing with me. All right, so how do you do that though, Jay? How do you do that? So you're gonna open up a new tab. You're gonna go back to KDP.com. And again, this replay will be available on my Facebook and my YouTube. I only use DuckDuckGo because nobody's tracking me and finding out what I'm searching and trying to market to me based off of that. If you use Google, you're being bombarded with ads every single day based off of anything you've ever searched for in your entire life. So that's why I use DuckDuckGo, a little piece of game for you right there. All right, so you're going to go to help, right? You're going to go to the help button. That's what I did. I clicked on this help tab count. And you're going to go down on the left side to where it says book formatting. Format your paper bag. Nope, not there. Okay, I lied. It is there. So you're going to go to format your paper bag. Wham. And when you open this, it's going to show you different options to format your cover. What I want you to go to is where it says format your cover file. You're going to go to the middle part. Now, we're not using the cover creator. Remember, we're not using that. We're going to go to where it says cover calculator. Wham. Now, this cover calculator tool is so profound because you don't have to troubleshoot anymore. When they built this cover calculator, they changed the game, bro. They changed the entire, and you can use this no matter what platform you're publishing on. But you're going to just enter your book's info, right? So it's asking you, is it hardcover or paperback? Of course, we're doing a paperback. The interior type is going to be black and white. The paper type is going to be cream paper. Hold on, let me go back and make sure. I can close that tab. Let me make sure. Okay, we got white interior, black and white with the cream paper. Yep, I was right. Black and white with the cream paper. All right, so cream paper. Your page turn direction is going to be left to right because we're in America. And then the measurement units, we want it in inches so that we can actually understand what it says to us. Now, the interior trim size. Remember, we used the size of the book. We're going to use 6x9 just like we did over there. Now, the page count, if you don't remember your page count, go back up to wherever you had your book at. Wham. See, I had my book here. That's the Betrayals here. All you got to do is hover over the scroll button, and it'll tell you how many pages the book is. So this book is 26 pages because it's just the first 3 parts. And these chapters are not that long. So we're going to go back up to KDP. And we're going to hit 26 in the page count part. Now, this will give us the size and the dimensions of the exact cover. And I'm going to show you why this is important in a second once we get it downloaded. Wow. So this is what the cover size will look like. So the full cover is going to be this amount of inches and that amount of inches. 12.31 and 9.25 in height. This is letting you know what the front cover size is and what the see all these technicalities. It might confuse you at first because you've probably never done this before. But to make it quick, all we got to do is hit this download template button. Right. So after you enter your info and you give it to them, they're going to show you all of this. You don't got to read none of that. Just download the template. And it should pop up down here. Okay, paperback 6.9. Oh, 6.0 WAM. All right, that's what we need. That's what we need. So we're going to then open that. It's a zip file. It's a zip file, y'all. So the zip file, you see it opening here? It's just expanding the zip file for us. Wham. All right, so now we got the zip file open. My bad, my phone about to die. So now we got the zip file open. Let me plug it back in real quick. First Black. All right, we got the paperback open, and then we're going to go to open the folder up. And all right, so this is the PDF version of it, and this is the PNG version of it. What we want is the PNG version because we're going to take that and put it inside of Canva. But first, when you go inside of Canva and you want to create a new design, so I hit that tab to create. No, I'm going to do it from here. Go to the home page, and then you're going to hit create new design at the top right. You gotta create a custom size design because you want to create the design that is the size of the entire book cover, right? So that you can be able to upload the cover creator thingy in here. So I'm changing this to inches first. First of all, change that to inches and not pixels. You're gonna go back to where the cover is. It's right here, and you're gonna if you have a Mac, this is what you would do. If you have a regular computer, it's already going to show you. But with the Mac, you want to hit get info. Matter of fact, you don't even got to do all that. You don't. That's too complicated. You can just look at it. You can open it up. So double click that thing, and it's going to open any second. There it is. All right. So now your measurements are here. The overall dimensions: 12.315 inches by 9.250 inches, right? So we're going to copy this 12. Oh, I can't even copy that from there. All right, so the width is 12.315. So remember, all we're doing is copying the overall dimensions. And 9.25, I believe, was the other one. Let me make sure. 12.315 and 9.250. I don't know if the zero matters, but we ain't gonna play with it. So that's the size of the. I don't know why my voice is doing that. I'm sorry, but that's the size of the cover that we need. So we're gonna create a new design. And you see where it say new at? That thing is downloaded. I mean, it's opening for us. Untitled design, and I'm gonna just change the name right now. So if I ever have to walk away, I know exactly what this is. The Essence of Betrayal. This is a game right here. I want y'all to do this when you make a design in Canva too, because there have been plenty of times, I'm talking about over 10 times, that I've created something and had to open everything to find it because everything was called Untitled Design. So the Essence of Betrayal full cover is what we're going to call it. So we know it's not just the front or the back. It's the full cover. Now, why does this look like this if it's supposed to be a book cover, Jay? I'm about to show you right now. So we're going to take it back to this point where you have your cover in the Finder. Wham. We're going to shrink the window so that we can just drag this right into Canva. Blat out. Okay, now it's in Canva. I don't need this window anymore. Exit that. Any second it's going to show up. There it is. So now you have the entire cover inside of Canva. What you're going to do is stretch the corners to every corner. So any second now. Okay. So you're going to move this over. Wham. Right now, if you just came in the room, we're designing the cover for a book we are publishing through KDP. This is how you publish your book using KDP, Amazon's publisher platform. So now you got the cover inside of here. The reason why it's pink on the outside is because these are the parts that will get cut off during printing, right? So you don't want to have any text. You don't want to have any pictures. You don't want to have anything in that area. Anything in that area. This yellow area is where the barcode will go. It's okay to have pictures here, but you don't want to cover anything important with the barcode, and that's why the barcode is there, right? So now I'm going to take the Essence of Betrayal, the first cover. That's the cover of part 2. I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to take this one here. And I'm going to download this so that I can upload this back to Canva inside of the other design. It might sound confusing, but let me show you. So I'm going to hit share. I'm going to hit download. I don't want it to be a PDF. I want it to be a PNG. Just be aware of that. And then I'm going to download that thing. And it should pop up at the bottom of my screen as well in a second. So I'm now taking that thing out of here. Okay. I'm sorry if y'all commenting on Facebook or YouTube. I can't see it right now. Matter of fact, let me go check. I don't know if y'all was even watching, but I can't see it. All right, cool. Nobody commented that. So let's go back to Canva. That's KDP. All right, let's go back to camera real quick. So we got the cover of part 1. Now we're gonna go get the cover of part 2. And what I'm gonna do with this name, because the barcode is probably gonna be in the way, I'm gonna move this up here. I don't like it. All right, I'm gonna just delete the name. I don't even want it in there. So we're gonna download this as well. And it's automatically a PDF, but we're gonna make it a PNG as well. Save that there thing there. And there's several platforms that you can publish your book on. I'm just showing y'all Amazon today because Amazon is the most popular. It's probably the most lucrative besides Ingram Spark. Ingram Spark is the biggest one, but Ingram Spark is Amazon too. They just they're the same people. Same people. Because when you get a book printed from KDP, it's covered from Ingram Spark. And it says it inside the book. So get excited. So now that we have the front and the back cover, I'm going to use the part 2 as the back cover, y'all. That's what I'm going to do. So now you want to upload them in here. That boy sleepy. All right, so we got 1 and 2. I'm going to just highlight those both. And I'm going to hit open. See here on the left, they're now inside of my Canva. So you're going to click on that thing there. And you're going to size it so it's inside of the white part only. Wham. See how it's at the top and bottom? Now I can center it inside of this white part so that it looks perfect now. Wham. Okay, so that would be the front cover. And this would be the back cover. For the sake of learning, I would not really make this the back cover, but since I'm doing just part 1, 2, and 3 inside of this book, let's do it like that. Essence of Betrayal. Center that as well. Now that you have the front cover and the back cover inside of the cover creator on your Canva account, you can click on the background like I did there. You see that? So look, this is highlighting the first part. This is highlighting the second part. If I click on this pink thing, I'm a just hit the delete button. Wham. Now that's gone. But I don't want the border on my book to be white. So let's change the color. Let's click on it again and then hit the color button up here. And the colors will all show up on this side. Your brand kits and all the brand kits you have inside of your Canva account will show up on this side. So let's just make it black. So that way everything blends and everything is fine, okay? So now it's all black. Get excited. And this will be the back cover again, and this will be the front cover, right? So now we got the cover popping. We're going to download the cover, and we're going to take it over to KDP. So download that there thing. PNG. We want to make the now. Remember, I said make them PNG so you can re-upload them to Canva. When you're taking the cover out of Canva, you want to make it a PDF print because that's the best for printing, the best for digital use and physical use. So now I'm downloading it. What up, man? How you feel? So now I'm going back to KDP with the cover that I have. And under upload your manuscript, upload your paperback manuscript. Under that, you're going to see upload your cover file. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upload the cover file that we just created. There it is. All right. So now we have it in there. Once you got both of these in there, you're going to launch the print previewer, and you pretty much home free. It's only a couple more steps that you have to take in order to officially publish the book via Amazon. So it says preparing your files. Now that you have uploaded both, you hit launch previewer, and it's preparing everything for you to view. That's what it's doing right now, preparing everything for you to view. So it looks like we have a couple errors, you guys. It looks like some pages are outside of the margin. So the cover looks straight. The cover is fine. No errors on the cover. But when you have things like this, you see that? You see that? That's outside the line. Of course, it's going to be like that on every page if it's like that on one page. So the way you fix that, how do you fix that, Jay? The way you fix that, I'm going to exit out the print previewer. And I knew we were going to have to do this. I'm going to take it in here. And this being a 6x9 size, let me see if I resize it. Let me see if I make it inches. 14x23. So you want to create a design that's 6x9 first of all. Want to create a 6x9 design. So now we got a 6x9 design created. And remember that PDF that we had of the book? I'm going to take it over here to PDF to PNG, because we're going to convert that PDF to a PNG. So all you got to do is Google PDF to PNG, and it'll take you to this site here where you can convert the PDF to a PNG. What up, Track Music 74? How you feel? We uploading that thing now. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. And this is the tedious part. This is the part you pay me for. This is the part that we talk about how this really isn't that easy, and how me showing you this part does not mean that you'll be able to do it yourself. That's not what it means. So you have it converted now, and you want to download it. So there you got a zip of the PNG of the actual book. Once the zip downloads, then you're going to click on it. You're going to open that thing. You're going to go back to Canva. And you want to add however many pages your book actually is. So now, so we got it open. And this is the book right here. This is the PNG of the book right here. And the pages are already numbered, so you know which page goes where. But before we do that, move that over. So you're going to add a page, right? You're going to keep clicking add a page until you get to 26 pages, because this book is 26 pages long. Yeah. You hear my son? He's talking about yeah. All right, so we have 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm going to just keep adding pages till I get to 26. Yes, this is what I do every time. It is very tedious. So we had 26 pages. Let's go. Go back to the top. And then we'll open that Finder up again. We got the Finder right here. I'm trying to move the whole window over. There we go. You don't want to highlight all of these and upload them at once, because they might be out of order. So you want to do them one at a time, like so. Blah. So I just dragged the first page inside of there, as you can see, and it's going to take a second because I'm on StreamYard sharing my screen as well. My computer moving kind of slow. There it is. And then you want to scroll up and do the same thing with page 2. And you want to scroll up and do the same thing with page 3. And you're going to repeat this process until you get all the way to page 26. You feel me? So I'm going to continue this, like I said, until I get all the pages in here. If you want to go make a sandwich or something, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take a little second. So you know, do your thing, chicken wing. If you want to go do some push-ups, or if you want to relace your shoes, or I don't know, write a book or something, then go ahead and do that. So we're on page 8. Now we're getting to page 9. And the reason I'm showing y'all the entire process is because a lot of people believe that, you know, they don't need a publishing company. They can do it themselves and this and that. But go ahead and try it. Go try it out. Let me know how that works for you. And I'll be here when you're ready to have me do it for you. I will be here. Get excited. You know, you might not want to dedicate 2 hours to this. And it might take, it's taking me 2 hours, but I know what I'm doing. You feel me? So imagine how long it's going to take somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. Because when I didn't know what I was doing, it used to take me 20 days. Not 2 hours, 20 days. You feel me? So we on page 14 now. And again, if you want to learn all of this, if you want access to this information, go to merchlifej.com or click the link in my bio. The class is available and the course is available. What's the difference though? The class just teaches you how to go from not published to published. And the course teaches you how to go from not having a book at all to having a published best-selling book all the way to the end result, man. So it's up to you what you really want to do with your author life. Do you want to sell your books? Do you want to learn how to have them in stores? Do you want to have your book in on different platforms and is making money while you're asleep? Do you want to get copies of your book and go outside and sell them like I do? Do you want to write a book for the purpose of it just existing? If that's the case, then I would just take the class and publish the book. And then if you're not going to do nothing with it, you know, don't do nothing with it. A lot of people, to be honest with you, a lot of people whose books I have published have done nothing with them after the fact. And they got a published book, but they don't promote it. They don't market it. They don't know how to, right? And that was the purpose of me creating the course. Because the course not only teaches you how to write the book, how to format the book, how to come up with the idea for the book from what you already do, but it also teaches you how to distribute the book. It teaches you how to get paid off of the book. It teaches you how to get the book in the right places, how to do your book signing, how to, just how to market yourself as an author on social media, in person. The course is a lot more extensive than the class, man. So again, if you want that thing, just go click the link in my bio. You already know. All right, so we got all 26 pages uploaded to Canva. Now let's go back to page 1. And I'm going to show you how to get it formatted exactly correct so that your pages are not outside the margin. You see this little yellow box? You see this little pink box? Not the purple one, but the pink one. The purple one is the actual page. The pink one is the borders where your printing will cut off at. You feel me? So what's up, Rashad? What's up, Christina? How y'all feeling? Inicia. Oh, I didn't even see y'all. What's up, Alicia? Get excited. Thank y'all for coming through. So you want to stretch it to the pink box says stop, right? And then you want to center that thing. And the way I center it, you could do it, you could eyeball it, you know what I'm saying? But I just like to hit this button over here. Skirt. See, now it's back to Norman. Like the Rugrats say. It's back to Norman. All right, so then you want to take each page and do the same thing. If you got a 363 page book like Young Kinda Done, sorry, I'm gonna have to charge you a little more. I'm sorry. But if not, like a 26 page book like this, you good. You just do the 500. You already know. Yeah, so you're gonna do this to every single page, man. This is the tedious, boring part that they talk about that they don't like doing. But it makes your book look better than where it's at. Oh, I exited it. All right, so I'm just gonna show y'all the difference real quick. The difference between doing what I'm doing now and not doing it. All right, so this is the print previewer without you actually formatting the book. This is you coming straight from Google Docs or straight from. So the cover is fine. The cover is fine. We're not talking about the cover. We're talking about this. You see how every page is outside of the margins? These words will be cut off during the printing process. Imagine having a book where all the words are not even in the book. You see what I mean? This is what it would look like if you don't do what I'm doing right now. So, where we at? We're on page 3. And I'm going to make sure it's drawn straight real quick. Is it straight? I think it is. Okay, yep, it's straight. So now we're going to go to page 4 and do the same thing. And again, this is the tedious part. This part is not sexy. This part is not fun. But it's definitely worth it if you want your book to come out correct. If you want access to this information after the fact, please go to the link in my bio and click on I am the author class. If you want to know more than just the publishing part, like if you want to know how to start writing a book, how to actually fathom your idea based on what you already do. If you want to learn how to market your book, physically and digitally. If you want the 3K in 30 days blueprint with your book, then you need to get the course, because the course is, again, much more extensive than the class. Much more extensive than the class. This isn't even included in the class. What I'm doing right now, this is a part of the course. And I want to show y'all this because a lot of people think this is sweet. This ain't sweet. This publishing stuff, this is not sweet at all. It's very tedious. You got to be focused. You got to want it. You got to really want it, because it's going to be a lot of obstacles that'll make you stop, make you give up if you don't really want this shit. So let me go right here. And we only on page 8 out of 26, y'all. So thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being here. You feel me? Because once I get this formatted correctly, and this is the formatting part. So when I say, like, all right, so just so you know, anything 100 pages or less, I charge $250 to format. Why? Because formatting takes this much time, and you see what I'm doing, right? You see I'm going page by page. There is no way, and if there is, I haven't discovered it yet, with all the YouTube videos and Amazon classes and courses I done paid for. I haven't discovered a way to format an entire book with the click of one button. They ain't even invent that yet. Ain't no AI out there that does this for you. It ain't no app that does this for you. You feel me? There's gotta be human sweat equity to get this done. So I charge $250 for anything 100 pages or less to be formatted. I charge $500 for anything. For every 100 pages, it's $250, bro. Period. For every 100 pages, it's $250, bro. And it's just business. It ain't personal. I got kids to feed. Get excited. All right, so that one's a little too large. And we're gonna position it. I always use the position button because you can drag it to the middle, and it'll show you, like, if you're dragging it to the middle, it'll show you this line. See that little cross? It's a cross. That's how you know you're in the middle. But I'm not doing that every time. I would just rather, click the button and let it do it for itself. Take it over here, take it up there. And then hit the middle joint again. See? When you hit middle, it moves it for you. Wham! See that? Awesome sauce. So I'm gonna go down here and continue, and I'm on page 15 out of 26 now. I wish I would have told someone to time this to see how long this actually takes to get done for a 26-page book. So we're just formatting. We're just formatting. And the class is in the bio. The class is $125. The course is $997. If you are part of the DRE tribe, if you are a part of the tribe, you get 50% off the Merch Life Publishing Services. That's 50%. So before you go in there and purchase that, just hit me up so I can give you that discount code. That 50% discount code. You already know. That's if you in the tribe, man. If you got a tribe membership and you can prove it, if I done seen you in there, definitely if you use my link to sign up, you already know. You get 50% off. So, like I said, if you're trying to find out more, just click the link in my bio, baby. If you watch it from Facebook or YouTube, it's merchlifej.com. Merchlifej, just like my name.com, is where you will find the course and the class. Get excited. All right, so I'm gonna take it down here. I'm gonna move this up, and we on page 20, baby. We almost done. We is almost done. Share the password. Who trying to use the Wi-Fi? My bad, y'all. Somebody was trying to use my Wi-Fi, so I denied it. I don't even know. Everybody in this house got the Wi-Fi password. It's probably somebody outside. Have a good day. All right, cool. Share that thing, middle that situation. And we got 5 pages left, y'all. 5 pages left, and we can get on with the process. Young Kind of Dying. Shout out Young Kind of Dying, man. I did 5 of his books. And a lot of his books have way more than 100 pages. So I've spent a lot of time reading for Young Kind of Dying's content and changing his content for him and moving it up, moving it around, just getting it fit correctly. Hoes and Zombies is the last book I believe we worked on together. If you don't got Hoes and Zombies, you tripping. You need to go get that. It's funny, but it's reality too. Then you got Young Kind of Dying. His quotables book is an awesome book too, because there's a lot of quotes in there that you can use through your business and your life. And man, of course, all my books are available in my bio, man. We got children's books for your kids. We got self-help books for your business. I got a book in there called 5 Ways to Make Money Online. The book is only $5, man. Go support the boy. Go support the boy, man. You eat $5. You drink $5. You feel me? You done smoke $5. Like, go buy that book, man. That's $5. I appreciate you. All right, so what's this called? The Essence of Betrayal. The Essence. The Essence final paperback. 6x9. All right, so the title is that, so I know exactly what it is when we save this thing. And I'm going to save it as a PDF. So I'm going to hit share up at the top right, like you see. And I'm going to hit download. And I'm going to take it into it. It's already a PNG. We don't want that. We want it to be a PDF, but not a regular PDF. We want it to be a PDF print because that's best for printing. What's up, Chunky Man? What's up? What you doing? Eating some bread? Okay. Yep, we just eating some bread. All right, so we're going to download that thing as a PDF. And once it is saved, all right, we got it saved now. Wham. So we're going to go back over to KDP. And we're going to exit out of this print preview. Remember, you see how these letters are all on the outside of the margin? We don't want that. As soon as you print the book, you're only going to see what you see inside of the box on your pages. So we don't want it like that. Let's exit that print preview. That was the reason that I showed y'all this first, so you can see how tedious it is to go through the process of formatting the book before you publish the book. The formatting is probably the only part that takes just as long as you writing the book. And we don't write books no more around here. We speak them. We talk the book. And then we get AI to transcribe it, or we just transcribe it ourselves by uploading it to YouTube and then hitting the transcript button and downloading the transcript. Listen, man, I'm giving y'all a lot of game today. You can go ahead and publish your own book right now if you wanted to with this information that I just spit out. So, final paperback. Yep, it's this one. So now we're going to upload it back to KDP. Oh man, I fall asleep doing everything, even driving. All right, so now it's in here. As soon as it says uploaded successfully. Okay, it's not gonna say. Oh, there it is. There it is. Manuscript uploaded successfully. Now let's hit launch previewer and let's look at it. Let's look at it and make sure that the words are inside of the box like they weren't before. Let's make sure that we fixed everything. Let's make sure that it's ready to be printed, because that's the purpose, to get it printed. The only reason you're publishing it through Amazon is so you can get physical copies. So you can print it, because Amazon is going to give you the lowest price on printing. No matter where you go. If you go to KDP, it's going to be the cheapest printing price. If you go to Lulu, it's going to be a little bit higher, but Lulu, to be honest, is better for hardcover books. So if you want a hardcover, I would go to lulu.com and publish there. If you want a workbook or like a spiral notebook, I would also use lulu.com. If you want your book to be in Walmart or Target and you want to make like pennies every time they sell one, I would use Ingram Spark. And Ingram Spark is for like wide, super large distribution. You feel me? That's what Ingram Spark is for, y'all. What up, Shake? How you feel? So now we just checking the trim size. It's uploading the book to the print previewer. It's going to pop up in a second. And it's going to show us how it looks now after we formatted it. And you already know. What up, Green Mind 40 Shout? And again, this video will only be available on my YouTube or my Facebook. If you click the link in my bio and click on the Facebook symbol, that's how you get to my Facebook account. If you click on the YouTube symbol, that's how you get to this YouTube channel, where you can watch this preview over and over again as many times as you want. I recommend you watch it at least 7 times, though. At least 7 times. Watch this joint at least 7 times. So remember, I told y'all the barcode is going to pop up on the bottom right. This is the back cover, and this is the front cover. So you see on this side, it doesn't say errors anymore. It says quality check. Once your book is submitted for publication, we'll approve blah, 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 blah. Earlier, it had a bunch of errors in each page number that the error was on. And I think my son is out there acting crazy. He over there throwing cups and whatnot. So now you see everything is inside of the lines. Every word is inside of the margins where it's supposed to be. This is how the book should look when you print it. You feel me? The page numbers are numbering. Everything is fine. Everything looks good. You feel me? Everything looks good. Now, if I wanted to actually publish this version, which I don't, because, again, like I said, it's 26 pages. I would add a dedication page, like who is this book dedicated to? I would also add the ISBN page, so I have the ISBN inside of the book. And on that same page, I would add the copyright disclosure with my copyright information telling you that you can't use this book without permission of its publisher. I would also add an about the author page. And I would probably add a coming soon page, so to tell you what's coming up next. So when you're done doing all of that I just said, you would then save it as a PDF and re-upload it to this portion here where it says upload your manuscript. And then you will hit save and continue. And after you hit save and continue, it's going to ask you, what do you want the price to be of your book on Amazon? So I haven't approved the print previewer, but again, I'm not going to, because I still want to add some things to that. So you guys, that is basically the process that is how you do that, man. That's how you publish your book using Amazon.com. Thank you for watching. And again, if you are interested in the class will show you the class will show you more extensively how to publish your book using Amazon. It shows you KDP, it shows you Lulu, and it shows you Ingram Spark. That's what you get inside of the class. The class is $125. The link is in my bio right now. If you want the course, now the course is different. The course is going to show you everything I just said, but it's also going to show you how to market your book, how to sell your book online and offline. It's going to show you how to set up book signings. It's going to show you how to get your book in other bookstores. It's going to show you how to get your book in the library in your city. And it also shows you how to duplicate yourself and become a publisher if you wanted to do that as well. So the course is like $9.97. That's also in my bio, or go to merchlifej.com to check that out. I'll see y'all next time, bro. Get excited. You already know it's Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parapreneurs across the globe. And